It's got that groove to it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Holistic Cannabis Show on this wonderful Sunday afternoon, where I am your hostess, Dr. Yolanda Henderson, and always joined by my wonderful co-hosts.
Dreadhead.
Ain't no dreadhead. Ain't nothing about your head dreaded.
It ain't, but it sounds better than gray hair, dude.
Oh.
It sounds better than that.
I love that gray hair. Gray is for wisdom, ladies. I'm letting y'all know, gray is wise. It is hot. It's the next hot thing since Denzel Washington.
Well, dang, I'm changing my name to Hootie. Hootie.
Okay. All right, y'all. Enough of that. We are trying to be comedians. We're inspiring comedian group team, you know. But anyway, we're here on this Sunday with this fool dreadhead. And then, you know, I am AKA Cannabis Doc, you know, AKA the hat lady, and I haven't been wearing my hats lately. But this, you know what, this is a hat, because if anybody know me, I am really a dreadhead. So let's go ahead and get this show started. I'm locked up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this show started. All right, so go ahead and tell them where to watch it.
Periscope, Twitter, Fire Stick, Roku, YouTube, everywhere, on every platform, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Put in Status Network, Manifest TV, put that in the search browser somewhere, and then look for the Holistic Cannabis Show. Bam.
That's it.
That's it. Us right there.
What about the
phone
phone number?
Show?
Yes.
470-251-4647.
That is it. All right, so this is our new episode on cannabis and education. So if you all don't know, if you've never watched the show, we have a holistic circle that we really go by, and we have a picture of that circle, and it talks about the different aspects of being holistic. So if you all don't know, yes, this is it: the joy, the spirituality, creativity, finances, education, health, physical activity, home cooking, home environment, relationships, social life, and these are the aspects of holistic. So if you want to ever find out how we can help you holistically, this is what we go by to determine your holistic chart. And for cannabis this week, we are talking about education. There you go. So if you all don't know, we are the owners of the Atlanta Academy of Cannabis Science in alliance with the Gift of Life Community Home Institute. All right, so we will be having our official grand opening that will come up this coming up month. In April the 27th, we're having a doctor and health professional seminar. Okay, so if you are a doctor, we want to teach you about everything about the cannabis industry and how to work with your patients and so forth. Now, we also have a wonderful newsletter that we go by every month, and we're just so lucky to have everyone for our luck of the month of March, our St. Patrick's Day, and we just offered a free scan for all members. So if you are a member of the Gift of Life Community Home, please come out and become a member for only $10 a month. All right. And then we have our weekly classes from 9:30 to 12:30 on Saturdays. So if you are interested in taking our course, please do so. We also are having our recording artist scout for Big Shot Entertainment, which is a new record label by Mr. Henderson. All right.
Well, just go ahead on with it then.
There you go.
Sound effects everywhere.
Yes. All right. And then we're also going to be our podcast sponsors for this great event, Atlanta Hemp World Festival 2024. So we want you all to come out, support, find out about the different products they have and all the different hemp organizations. And XL City is the sponsor, TH Chill, Vibes. So we want to shout all of those people out. Pink Plains, she's a wonderful presenter of this wonderful event, so we want to shout her out. She was not able to make it to the show today, but we definitely want to make sure that everyone is aware of this awesome event. All right. And shouts out to my babies for going out this weekend to the Annie Jr. play. Well, my daughter starred in, and she had a great time, and she's on to something big. She had some cast members from The Color Purple was there to see them. So I just wanted her to know that we are looking at you and proud of you. And we have some plans for those children coming up. We're going to be excited to announce they are working on some really great things for themselves. So forget mommy and daddy's money. They want to make their own money. And so that's how we train up a child so that they're able to indulge in the financial and economic opportunities that we are all presented. And they should start young so that they don't have to wait till they're our age to start that. They can already have it settled in those accounts, right? Look at him. All right. So we do have some news about CBD providing some sustained relief for menstrual-related symptoms. We already know that CBD, THC does help with menstruation. I teach this in the classes, and knowing that the pain relief from THC helps with the spasticity. So we know that CBD is an anti-spastic type of substance, so it does help with muscle spasms. That's why it's good for epileptic patients, because it stops and slows down those spasticity effects inside of the body, and so forth. So there's also a study that talks about medical cannabis patients report sustained quality of life improvements, I myself included. It is clear that medical marijuana, when administered safely, can improve an individual's quality of life. The study's authors, they determined. So definitely, please understand, you get the education, you find out what ailments you have, you start taking the cannabis that's related to your symptoms, and you can definitely start with that quality of life, increasing your ability to function the way you're supposed to function, because back to the endocannabinoid system, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So action alerts, we want to do some things to help with this marijuana policies of cannabis. We want to tell the White House to expand marijuana pardons and clemency. We want to stop federal housing discrimination against lawful cannabis users. And we want to let VA doctors recommend medical cannabis in military spending bill. There's going to be too many veterans or military personnel coming back from war overseas. And guess what? They're going to have PTSD. It's going to be bad. It's not going to be a little PTSD, because at this time we're at combat war. There's a lot of us who've been to war and have been on tours, but never in a combat situation. So you can determine for yourself who's going to be looking for this cannabis as much as those people are, coming home. And so we want to have our people to be reached in the federal government to understand and sustain that. So if you can go back just 1 second. We also want to tell our senators to support the Safer Banking Act. That is the act that allows the cannabis businesses to receive the grants, the loans, the funding that every other business takes, the deductions, all of that stuff, so that we're able to receive a bank account with cannabis in the name. We're able to not discriminate it against with the banking. And I believe it's discrimination. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. But in my opinion, it's discrimination. And then federally, we want to tell our representatives to support the Cure Act. Okay. And then last but not least, support the Veterans Equal Access Act. Okay. So this is just giving us all, and veterans equal access to medical cannabis. All right, and then there is another analysis that the labels on CBD vape cartridges often provide inaccurate information. Wow. All right, so this is something that we need to be aware of when you're purchasing your products, making sure and ensuring a QR code and ensuring that you know where your cannabis is coming from. All right, and then there's another analysis that limiting terpene reduces THC induced anxiety. Okay, so if you're taking something with lemons, and I've always talked about this, I've always talked about how lemons curb the side effects of the euphoria. If you're getting too high and you got some lemons or some lemon juice or lemonade or even Sprites, can determine how much high or effective in that anxiety and that euphoria that a lot of people can't help to have. But investigations concluded that D-limonene selectively attenuated THC-induced anxiogenic effects, suggesting this terpenoid could increase the therapeutic index of THC. Okay, so just know if you want to get a terpene, and a lot of stores have terpene profiles on their cannabis products. If you go into a dispensary or if you read the COA, certificate of analysis of certain products, and you can also ask your bud tenders or your representatives about the limonene terpenes in those products. So shouts out.
Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent honor Dr. Dre at Walk of Fame ceremony. They should. Dr. Dre made all them famous. They better have showed up. I'd like to thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, who felt that I was finally ready to walk in the footsteps of Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent, all of whom got stars before me for some effing reason, Dre joked to the crowd during his speech. Yeah, Dr. Dre should have had one a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre's, all right, let me see how much music you know.
Uh-oh.
What's the name of Dr. Dre's first group that he recorded with?
NWA.
You say NWA too? The name of the group that Dr. Dre first recorded with was called, hey, show dude, do you know what it is? The first record group that Dr. Dre first recorded with. It was not NWA.
Okay, it wasn't. It was, what's his name? Easy
World Class Wrecking Crew.
Oh, World Class Wrecking Crew. He didn't know that. He wasn't born yet.
Y'all some rookies. I forgot y'all some youngsters. Dr. Dre.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Can't count.
Dr. Dre, and y'all might want to go on YouTube.
We gotta go and get
YouTube the video. Go Google the group that Dr. Dre was in. Dr. Dre was a singer.
Okay.
In that group.
All right.
He played the music. One of the songs that Dr. Dre actually made that was famous under that was an artist that he released, Michelle A.
Ah.
Before you turn off the lights, that was Dr. Dre. Yeah, that was Dr. Dre. So shout out to Dr. Dre on that big old accomplishment.
That's just one of the things that you look forward to when you're that type of producer.
Man, if you're a music producer, you definitely want to grow up under Dr. Dre.
Yes,
grow up under Dr. Dre. But then it's some other music entertainers, Future and Metro Boomin, back at it. On We Don't Trust You, Everything We Know. Future and Metro have unveiled official cover art and visuals for their highly anticipated collab, We Don't Trust You, which will be released on March the 22nd. So it just came out. Friday. Have y'all already heard it?
How is it? Okay, play it again for us in a little later. We're going to listen to that.
All right, if you can find it a little later, play us a little snip, because I ain't heard it. But I do know that Future is an awesome music producer, and Metro is an awesome music producer. And I'm sure that their sessions was lit. Okay? I'm sure that their sessions was lit. That's all right. Y'all going to have to make an appointment with me, too.
Bam.
Metro. Y'all gonna have to make a deal with me soon. Because I'm coming through.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we we have a special guest who actually has been there for me for, I want to say, over 5 years, who has helped me start and collab with me with a lot of my business practice in my health and wellness clinic, who is my MA, who has just been a wonderful person to talk to, a great spirited person, a person who I can just say I can pick up the phone and I can talk to about anything. She's just that type of woman. And she's started, the way that I met her was in cannabis. So I want to honor her and I want to thank her today for everything that she has done in the cannabis space. Her radio station has gotten plays all over representing cannabis. She was our first person who interviewed us for our school, and she has just been that awesome individual that she is. And she has inspired me and inspired my family. She's also my son's mentor. She's my mentor, and she has been just an exceptional person. So I want to honor her for being the student of the month, and also as well as being our wonderful, just everything, all around partner and everything. So we're going to have Miss Tina come on the show, and we're going to watch this quick video, and afterwards we're going to hear more from Miss Tina after this short video.
Roll through, skin folks, roll through, roll through.
Cannaglow, the first ever virtual dispensary offering a world-class collection of cannabis brands drop shipped to your front door. How does it work? Cannaglow took the same concept Amazon used to become the largest company in the world. But instead of shipping toilet paper, t-shirts, and tennis shoes, Cannaglow offers something a lot sexier. Yeah, cannabis. With over 100 premier products, from bakables like chocolate chip cookies, brownies, fried chicken batter, to cannabis mocktails like pina colada, margarita, old fashioned, to gummy rocks, sweet tarts, seltzers, king palms, pre-rolls, disposable vapes, carts, and did I mention THCA flower and magic mushrooms. Cannaglow is the first ever to drop ship flower to every state. We're also the first ever to offer magic mushrooms legally to every state. Well, except Louisiana. We're also the first ever where you get to be the brand. You heard it. Meet the requirements and get your own brand at the dispensary. Your brand, fully paid for by the company, and you earn on company-wide revenue. Your brand can be featured right alongside celebrities and mega influencers such as Dan Bilzerian with Ignite, Holly Barker with Happy Snacks, Scotty Huss with Biscotti, and so much more. Rolling Stone magazine said, if it seems like a new state is legalizing cannabis nearly every week, don't worry, you're not high. It is indeed happening at an unprecedented pace. CNBC calls it the new gold rush. Forbes says the market could grow by 700%. And the Wall Street Journal calls it a tremendous market. We're currently in 26 countries and growing. Industry icons are saying that Cannaglow is the most innovative, disruptive, and compelling business model this industry has ever seen. You're probably asking yourself, how is this legal? Here's how. All our products are compliant with the 2018 Farm Bill. So what's the opportunity for you? To become a virtual dispensary owner without all the hassles. No experience is required. No storefront, no inventory, no licensing, and best of all, no apologies. And is 100% legal. You can become a virtual dispensary owner or a VDO for a one-time fee of $420, pun intended, and $25 per month. You receive over $500 worth of product, your own virtual dispensary website, and training from a certified trainer. What do? It's simple and fun. You acquire a handful of customers and teach others to do the same. Simply share your QR code or your link, and every time someone buys something, you get paid. You can also share sample products with your friends, or host a party and share all the favors. It doesn't take long before you can have all kinds of people doing the very same thing. Here's how it works. You can earn from $100 to $275 every time you personally enroll a qualified VDO, and $75 to $175 every time someone in your network does the same thing. You can also earn from 15 to 27% on all your personal customers and 3 to 12% to unlimited levels every time a customer makes a purchase anywhere in your network. While this is a financial opportunity, the real reward is we get to change the world by transforming lives with these sacred plants. We put smiles back on faces, happiness in hearts, laughter in lives, and health back in the home. Thank you for watching. Now, please get back with the person that shared this video with you and get started today.
All right. So we have this wonderful lady, Lady Royale, in the house today. And she is a wonderful, wonderful mentor. I'm telling you, when I found out about everything that she does with her radio station and just knowing that she's in the industry with cannabis, just knowing that she's from Atlanta and she specializes in entrepreneurs and independent artists. She has helped us and she is continuing to elevate her career. So we're going to let her introduce herself more and give us a little bit more in-depth information about who she is and what she does in the cannabis space and outside of the cannabis space. Go ahead, Miss Lady
Awesome.
Royale.
Well, thank you guys for inviting me out. This is such a pleasure and an honor.
Yes.
I didn't realize we've known each other for as long as we have. 5 years. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, first time I met you guys, actually, I have reached out to you guys to come and set up at our 420 event that we did back in 2018. So, and ever since then, I've been like an advocate for your school.
Yes.
Advocate for medicinal marijuana. Is we need that desperately. You know what I'm saying? But it's been an honor, and it's been awesome knowing you guys and getting to know your family and everything. But so yeah, about me, Lady Royale, Ladee Royale. Been in the industry. Actually, I've been in the industry since 2011. That's when I started doing. I had a online magazine for a nonprofit community, and I was on the committee for the Sweet Auburn Music Festival during that time frame. I got artists on the stages at that time. I did events that included spoken word artists, independent artists, and independent fashion designers as well. What else? The radio station, that started back in 2018. We've done, we do media coverage for various events. We've done media coverage for the Atlanta Caribbean Festival. We've done media coverage for various artist showcases, been down to Miami, up to Philadelphia, been invited to New York and New Jersey. I'm trying to think what else. We have a podcast, Two Lit Vibes, that we do. And I am in school, just about to get my certificate with the Atlanta Cannabis Institute. Woo-hoo, yeah. I just
The Gift of Life Community Home Institute.
There you go.
The long one.
You got so
Two
much.
names,
The other
right.
person I know that does more than me, and everybody say I do a lot, till I met Miss Yolanda right here, and she just blew me out the water. But so we're getting ready to do a fashion show.
Yes.
We're going to be showcasing independent artists, merchandise, as well as independent designers for their urban wear. There's not too many fashion shows that do that, so that's something that we're doing right now. We do have a couple of major sponsors. I'm not going to announce them yet. So they
Okay.
sign on the dotted line, then I'll announce them. But we do have them locked in. That's going to be in May, on May 19th. Just started a new company, A&R Music Exec. We are a artist management company, and we also get artists. Our goal is to get artists to be independent with a major distribution and distribute themselves, sign themselves to their label. So we just started this. It launched on February 1st, and so far it's building. We've signed on a few people. Mr. Henderson is one of them. So he is the proud owner of an independent label with major distribution with Sony Orchard.
Yay! Because of you.
Yeah, he's doing awesome with it. I'm so proud and happy.
Yes,
We are his
awesome.
team. So
Yes.
we're kind of like a concierge type company for artists and teach them. We just I just created an ebook, like a correspondent training course for to teach anyone who wants to be in the industry but don't know where to start. Then they can be independent A&Rs.
Yeah.
So we just created an ebook for that, and we'll be doing training for that as well. So there's a
telling
lot, there's a lot that I got going on,
Yes.
and I'm really excited about everything. It's been awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Tina. Hold on. She was the one who was writing my manuals for my medical clinic and stuff. She was in there.
Yeah.
We were in there, and I did not even know she had all this talent built up inside her. She was helping me with medical stuff, and Mr. Henderson was on the other side of the building doing class in music for Full Sail when he first got started, and she didn't even know that he would have taken this course and turn in life and gotten his record label going. He had a record label before, right? That his record label was going, but he stopped. We started building a family. So he went, but you got back into it, and that's what we're trying to get.
On a whole different level.
On a whole nother level. God is good.
It's more than one way to skin a cat, Grandma used
It
to say.
is.
One
Yes.
way to skin that cat,
Yes.
that money cat, I'm skinning
I know
it.
that's right.
I'm skinning it. So
I know that's right.
That is
I know
awesome.
That's right. So I'm excited for you guys. I really
Yes,
am.
I am excited to work with you. I mean, I haven't missed a call that I know of yet with her and team. I mean, they are exceptional. They are walking me through everything. It's no attitudes. It's no hate. It's no slick. I'm just like, see, I don't feel all that other extra with all these extra other people. I love the vibe and energy that she has.
if you want to be on the label, where the producer ain't all in the videos, dancing all in the videos, come on over here to be something.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Hey man,
Now,
if
I might be
if
in
your
the video,
producer,
you know.
man,
Put me in there,
if your producer is taking too long to come up with them tracks, come on over here to Big Side Entertainment, man.
There you go.
Man, if you
There you
want
go.
somebody to tell you about the music business, the entertainment business, man, that ain't gonna give you no fluff,
Yeah.
you need to reach out to us. 888-959-2093, man. I'm gonna put you in touch with the people that put you in touch with the people.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
That's what I'm saying. So, just coming up with us, doing the school and learning how we've grown. Have you seen the growth
Oh, definitely.
in the school and how we've, still trying to inspire people educational wise? So you are our student of the month because
Yeah,
you
thank
turn in your
you.
work.
Thank you.
Thank you for
It's a
turning in your
long haul,
work.
I tell you, right? Between, when you working outside of your actual, this is what I do outside of my 9 to 5 is,
Right.
I always tell people my 9 to 5 pay for my actual business.
Yes.
That's temporary. So when you're doing that and you stay constantly busy, things kind of move a little slow. So I was like, something, because I wanted to go ahead. Right now I have a goal. I have a list of to-do lists and a time frame, and I want to go ahead and become an actual coach.
Good.
Because that's you also
a
offer
medical
that as
cannabis
well.
coach,
Exactly.
right?
So I'm in the medical field. I'm working to just go 100% independent entrepreneur, and until I didn't know that was possible.
That's it.
God bring people together for a reason.
Yes, he does. I'm telling you. We are so thankful for you, Tina. I just want you to know that you have been I can't say nothing bad. There's nothing to say. Just honoring you though, because of how much you have consistently done the
I
things that you
appreciate
do,
that.
and you don't give up. I've never seen you say, you know what, get this. I'm like, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. When she was in the office with me, I mean, when she just helped me, I was like, who's going to help me? Who's here in Georgia to help me?
I'm here.
And I really think, so you don't find
it
very
was-
many
it was
people like
pleasure.
that. You don't find very many people like Tina. So thank you, Tina.
I appreciate that. I really do. That means a lot.
You better get
You
you
gotta
a
get you a Tina. I'm telling you, you gotta get you a
I
Tina.
really
You
appreciate
want to make
that.
it in 24, 25,
Yes,
you
you gotta
get
get
you
you
a
a Tina.
Man. If you don't
Yes.
got no Tina, man, you might be stuck.
Yes, that's
I
us at the
appreciate
Capitol. We didn't get a chance to go to the Capitol, but that's okay.
missed
You
that
didn't. You
one.
missed
Yeah, I
the
missed
Capitol.
that one.
But shouts out, oh yeah, Miss Alexis Taylor and all Aviva. They got the awards on the Cannabis Hemp Day. It was a Cannabis Agriculture, Hemp and Agriculture Day. I'm sorry. So they officially launched March the 31st as the Day of Cannabis here in Georgia.
Oh,
So we
dope.
just want to shout them out as well. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. You know, going out, you know, advocating it's a lot of work. So those who don't get a chance to do it, we still honor those as well, and those who continue to do it, we honor you as well. So everybody has their different little parts and pieces of the cannabis space. So it's no little I's and big U's, or no big I's and big U's, or little U's. So we're all have our spaces. So what Tina does is the music, the industry, the 2 Lit radio station. That's the name of your radio.
422 lit.
422 Lit radio station. And then the other stuff that you do for the A&R, for Sony, and everything else. The what's the name of your business?
A&R Music Exec Management.
A&R Music Exec Management. So she's training and mentoring those who want to be in the music industry.
In the industry, yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
All right, so our daughter just did a full week of Annie Jr. She did such a great job. Her school had a great, I mean, they were good. Those kids were looking like they was ready
whole
to
week.
go,
Wow.
yes, go to work in a major deal. So we're going to be watching them.
awesome.
And I actually got a chance to meet one of the cast members for The Color Purple. So we're gonna be
That's
talking to her
awesome.
on the show soon as well. But we definitely want to have more people inspired by the arts, because that's where you can actually create and be creative in your own space, and that's what we love.
Exactly.
All right. So anything else you want to mention about what you've done? Any of your accomplishments? Because we know that you've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I it's just, honor. I did get to meet China.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did media coverage. The good thing about being in media is that we can go out and do media coverage and interviews and things like that. And we was invited out to the Boss Babe Awards, and that was last year. And China was one of the honorees there.
Oh wow.
And she came on. This is right in the beginning of her transition, her transformation, the change in who she is and her whole look and everything. She went through it was a real big thing. I don't know if anyone, I'm sure a lot of people followed it, but I'm very happy for her, because she was really, when you let negative people or people that don't have good intentions for you in your life, it does affect you, and apparently it affected her. So she made it through that transition. But I did have the opportunity. We didn't get to interview her, but I walked up to her and gave her a hug and everything. But we did interview Gary with the T.
Oh,
So
Gary
we was able to interview him.
Some tea, Galore.
I know, right?
I love it.
But we've interviewed some. We've interviewed what's his name? Cass, the hip hop. He's spoken word, not spoken word. The battle. He's more into the battle. Yeah. So we've interviewed him. I don't know. I've interviewed so many people.
Oh wow.
And the thing about interviewing these artists or these people in mainstream or just anybody is I always say, because, we're prior military.
Oh, yeah.
And we deal with colonels and lieutenants and all kind of brass. And I always tell them, y'all put your pants on the same way I do, one leg at a time. And I'm going to treat you the same way I treat anybody else.
Yes.
So that means I treat everybody with respect, regardless to who you are and where you come from, what your background is like.
She does.
So it's awesome being able to get out here and network. And yeah, I know. I've been asked to do so far. I got people reaching out right now. That's why I was talking to you. I got people reaching out right now to that want us to interview them.
Good.
So I'm in the process on that one. We did have a studio, but unfortunately, that's the downfall as far as
we have some
having
pictures
independent radio
of you having your let's see what we have here of you in the studio. There you go.
Yeah.
Bam, look at that
So
hair,
that was
honey.
with
Yes,
the awards.
that outfit.
That was with the ATL Hottest Awards.
Okay.
And that was pretty dope. They do that every year. They got a proclamation too. So
really?
It's been
ATL
around.
Hottest.
ATL Hottest
I want to
Awards.
be on that.
We got an award from there for Media of the Year.
Media of the Year.
Yeah,
look at
really
you.
Dope. Bryant Marshall, he is the CEO and president of the awards company. So he's pretty dope. He's really dope. Hey, Bryant.
Right. All right.
We've had different hosts throughout the years. Different people come on, and then we promote them. They get famous. They move on, which is fine. That's what I want.
Right.
People pick them up and ask them to do certain things outside of media for them because of their personality or stuff like that. But like I said, we treat everybody the same. There's no one bigger than the next person. That's how we see things.
That's it. Yeah. And that's the way life's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not supposed to be people that don't want to see. I've never seen a group of people who didn't want to see another group of people make it. You're going to try to cancel somebody like you are the gatekeeper of any kind of,
I know.
You're the gatekeeper of business. You're the gatekeeper of relationships. You're the gatekeeper of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where that came from, So I'm going to create my own table if I don't get nobody to come to it, because he did say he'll create a table in the presence of my enemies. So no matter what, you're going to see me. You see this face?
There you go.
You see these faces? Y'all going to see us,
Exactly.
So that's how, and with good heart and good intention. So that's what I love about everything that we do on the show, everything that you're about, everything that you've helped us do and continuing to do. So we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep the love because it's going to radiate, and then we're going to make some money and sit back and,
I know that. Oh, I did want to say my artist, Dottie Lyons, he just dropped his single, Do You Love Me?
Okay.
Yeah, do you have that? Send it to me.
I only have a snippet of it. I don't have the whole thing, but
shouts out.
Send it to us, and then next week we'll drop it.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
We'll feature it on the show.
Awesome.
There you go.
That's dope. He's a hip hop artist, but this song is an R&B song.
Oh.
Okay, we'll slide it in.
They cross over. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, I'm definitely gonna send it to you.
For the past 3-4 weeks, that's what we've been doing. We've been having
artist
spotlight.
Oh, okay.
Yep, contest or artist spotlight. If you have a song, if you want to write the lyrics to our song, it's either or. We want to get people on here active in the industry, and just knowing that that's what we're here for.
Okay.
Getting people,
I'm definitely gonna send it to
getting people, notoriety. That's what they call it, notoriety, and then and learning about the industry so that they don't get taken advantage of. People lose money in the industry, and these two right here, they gonna help you. This is a team effort right here. So I thank God for my team now.
Yeah, we are definitely you guys' team.
There you go. So, Mr. Henderson, what do you have to say? I know you have you want to say a lot, so go ahead.
I asked everybody for the past 4 weeks, everybody who been sponsored on this joint when it comes to the music part. So, Tina, I know you don't sing. I know you don't rap. But you're in the industry, so I'm going to ask you just like I asked everybody else. There's an artist out there that's watching this show right now and be saying to themselves, man, I can't wait till I get on, man. I can't wait till I get on. What kind of advice would you give to that person?
First of all, slow down, because everything is a process. All of the artists that you see out now did not make it in one day. It took them years before they were even noticed. So that's the main thing is slow down. The second thing is, as a music executive in the industry, and I talk to a lot of artists, and artists, unfortunately, is fair game in this industry. You're like cattle, and people take advantage of you, and they charge you astronomical prices for something that only costs maybe $150 or something like that. If we've all been got, so to speak, in this industry. I don't care if you're an artist or if you're an executive. We've all got as far as money goes, as far as your ideas being taken, things like that. But don't let that discourage you. Just keep going. Don't give. I guess my thing is don't give up, and be consistent, and listen, because you don't know everything. You know, and just because you go on somebody's social media, first of all, social media, that's the internet. Some people's profiles were paid for. The numbers that you see as their followers were paid for. So don't be bamboozled by that. You know what I'm saying? Do research outside of their social media. And then, you know, you can always reach out to me. I'm Lady Royale, LaDeeRoyale, on all platforms. Our radio station is WKDT 420. 2 Lit Radio, and that's on all social media. I have no problem with talking with you, or if you ask me a question or anything, like, I'm not going to charge you $50 to answer a question. Just because, and don't let my look fool you. I have a large database. You know, I enjoy connecting people. That's why I created A&R Management, because a lot of artists, they want to, you know, like you said, they can't wait to get on, but they don't know what to do and they don't know where to start. They think they do, but they don't. They believe that if you go in the studio every day, all day, or if you go and you spend $1,000 to get on this really big festival or a really big concert, then that's going to get you on. And guess what? It's not. There's a lot more to that, and that's where you do need an A&R. I'm an A&R also. That's where you do need an A&R. But you need an A&R that can guide you, that have patience. Artists, you need a lot of patience with artists, because artists get frustrated. And you have to have that trust in the person that you approach to help you, and the person that you approach to help you also got to have trust in you and patience with you. So those are the things, you know, but mainly trust the process. It takes time.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's it.
That's what's up, man. Say, man, y'all heard it here now.
You heard it here first.
Every time you watch a show, you're going to learn something.
You're going to learn.
You're going to learn something. You're going to learn something. And it's going to inspire you to be something. That's all we're trying to do.
I love it.
Get you to learn something and trying to get you to be something. That's it.
Yep, that's it. I love it. I love it, Tina.
Thank you guys for having me on.
You're so welcome. Why wouldn't we not? You're family now.
I know,
you can't go nowhere. Cousin. Hey.
What's up, cousin?
All right. So we had a great time with Miss Tina, Lady Royale. All right, and if you are interested in becoming an A&R, if you are looking forward to dropping any music, if you need Mr. Henderson's expertise, go ahead and tell him, Mr. Henderson, your record label.
Big Shot Entertainment.
Big Shot Entertainment, LLC. All right, and how can they reach you?
You can reach me just by reaching out your hand. I'm arms length away. You can hit me up at Big Shot Entertainment, and entertainment is spelled with an I, at gmail.com. You can reach me at 888-959-2093.
All right.
Follow the clowns.
That's it. Okay, gracious. All right, and again, this episode was dedicated to education with our wonderful student of the month. All right, and we are happy to have you all to join as well. We do have a 420 special. I can't leave the show without telling y'all this great special that we have. A lot of students didn't get a chance to take advantage of this, but only until 420 are we allowing you to come with 2 friends and pay 420, not including the books and the extra things that you may need, but 420 and we'll get you started, and then you can go over to the next class, which is going to be 420 for the next the next month. So until 420 you can pay only 420, and you can also invite 2 other friends to join in any of those classes. All right, so we thank you again for joining us this episode for Cannabis and our wonderful education class or show, and we look to have you back next week at the same time and the same place. Until then, have a great day.